Hello everyone. In this Zoom how-to video, I'm going to be going over the breakout room options so that you can customize your breakout rooms to meet your needs. So in this video, I'm going to assume you've already been experimenting with breakout rooms and you already know how to set them up. And so in this example I have here, I am the host, and then I have two students that I put into breakout rooms, and I could edit these and rename these and do whatever I want there. But what I'm going to focus on in this video are these different options down here on the bottom where you can customize your breakout rooms to meet the needs of your class. So let me go over these one by one. So this one says move all participants into breakout rooms automatically. What this does, if it's checked on, when you start your breakout rooms, when you open them, it will automatically put them into the room. If you leave this unchecked, your students will have an option. They'll get two choices, something to the effect of join. They have to hit a button to join, or they could press later and then not join. I think it probably makes the most sense to keep this one checked because it will just do all of that for them. They don't get a choice. It'll just take them into the room. This option says allow participants to return to the main session at any time. What that looks like once they're in a breakout room, there's going to be a button that says something about leaving. And if they press that, they'll get two options. And you've probably seen this when you participated in breakout rooms. It'll say something to the effect, leave the meeting or leave the breakout room. And if they have that button, then they'll have those two choices. Co-hosts will always be able to leave the room. They'll always have that option. So don't worry, if you have someone as a co-host, they still will have that ability even if you leave that checked off. I would probably leave this checked off, but that's up to you. This option, let me go here. This option, breakout room closes automatically after, in this case, 1 minute, and you can set that manually to any time you want. This one, what happens is when they're in a breakout room, whatever time you have here, actually, let me start it and I'll show you. What this does is it sets a timer for the breakout room, and then my students are now, it says not join because I'll just join here to put that in. Once they're in the breakout rooms or not, it sets a timer. And then what happens at the end of the timer, it will automatically pull them back into the main room. They don't get a choice. It just yanks them back in. Let me close all rooms and then talk about one other thing here. Let me go down here for a minute. Let me go down to countdown because this kind of ties back to this one. If I do my countdown here, this gives them a countdown when you've probably seen this when you're in breakout rooms, and it gives them a notification that the breakout room is closing, and you can set that, let's say, for 10 seconds. Going back to this one, if you have them be yanked back automatically, and if you have a countdown, it will still give them the countdown, and then it will yank them back into the main room. So I do think it probably makes sense to put this one with automatic closure, and then to set your breakout room countdown to whatever you feel comfortable with. If you don't have a countdown, it will just automatically yank them back once that timer is done. And then if you have this one checked, there's one more option here. You can be notified when the timer is up. And what happens is you'll get a pop-up as the host, and it says something about, do you want to close the breakout rooms? And so it won't yank them back automatically. You'll have to just reconfirm that you want to pull them back. So I do think it probably makes sense to put these together because that way you can have your timer to help you manage it, but then you still get a notification as a notice to say, hey, your breakout room time is up. Do you want to go ahead and close them? And then if you confirm, it'll yank them back. So those are the different options for breakout rooms. And as always, you can always reach out to me at rrexer and let me know if you have any questions, and I hope this helps.